Yesterday, YouTube was doing some crazy stuff. Hot Facts with Robert Reese for another one of these ride-alongs where Doordash, Uber Eats, while going ahead doing the job, because there's a lot of you guys that say that delivery work and working apps is not a job. So while doing the job, we go ahead and talk about the topics that are up there. And we do it for as long as we can, until we just get done doing it or the topics just run out. Make sure that when you do hop in, hit that like button, share this thing, subscribe. We got a good one that is going to be going on today. We're going to be tackling some of the biggest issues going on locally, nationally, worldly. Go over the news. We talk about it while making money. We talk about politics, economics, and all that other stuff. So we got a pretty good one going on today. And if I may, real quick, let me see. Let me get this thing straight because we got a good one, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button right when you come on in because we about to go ahead and get it in. See, let me get the Wi-Fi for this one right here. Let me see. Let me go ahead and get this Wi-Fi in for this one here. Let me see. Let me go to... You moving this stuff around. Okay, it's over here. This one will pop on up. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm not going to be missing anything. Relook at my heading and everything else. Because sometimes when you do these things live, you forget. And you want to make sure that you're going to be going over everything because we got a little bit of everything and it's going to be a nice one right now. Let me see. Let's see what this thing is doing. Let me do this. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, look at all these tabs. Bam, there we go. Get rid of some of those tabs. They are doing some damage. Now, let me go here. Bam. Let me do here. I know some things that I cannot mess up. Yeah, yup. They not like us. Yup. Hey, my man. So people, if you are here now, let me go ahead and look at my thing. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to do it just like this. I'm going to hit this. All right, people. So we're going to be talking about, let me get into what it is. Type in what you got to type in. Leave a thumbs up right now because we go ahead and get in it. Hot Facts with Robert Reese now. Drake and Kendrick Super Bowl issues. Tommy's breakfast. And if you were here for a live not too long ago, the peppers are back. The peppers are back. Some people said it wasn't that hot, and they've had them. This motherfucker was so hot when you first bit it, all the stuff went in my mouth. That was hot. All right. And we're going to be going over Immigrants on Doordash. I had an experience yesterday that was just ridiculous. I made a short. The short's doing very, very well right now. And we got much more on this ride along. We got stuff going on around the world. We'll go ahead and get into. So if you were just tuning in, you are right in the beginning of this live stream. Now, what I want to do first is get this out the way. Tommy's has breakfast, and I did not know that they have breakfast. And they have a breakfast burrito. They have chili, so you got to get all the napkins. I want to get this out the way first. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. They put, now, if you don't know about Tommy's, world famous Tommy's, if you don't know, and anything that comes in the U.S., they say worldwide, or the world's best, because they say America is the best. So they put world in front of everything. But they're supposed to have the world's best chilies. They compete with In-N-Out. I will be doing Tommy's Burger, the original Tommy Classic with the In-N-Out double, and be doing a contest like that, competing. and I'll be biting one, and then Emilia will be biting one, and then we're both gonna bite them both, and then we're gonna see. To me, Tommy's wins with the chili. With no chili, I think In-N-Out wins, but we're gonna be going over that. So right now, and let me show you what I mean by what they say. World's famous chili burgers. Anything that comes out in the U.S., they will put world behind it. The NFL is a U.S. game. They put world. The NBA champions, they put world when you're only playing in the United States. So they do that. But Tommy's has a breakfast burrito. It comes with hash browns, sausage, chili. I forgot to tell them no cheese, so there's cheese in there. And I'm going to try their breakfast burrito out right now for the first time. And I'm going to see that, can you put their brick world famous chili in something breakfasty? And let's see what it is. Now, a lot of you guys say breakfasty. Why'd you say that? There's no such thing as real breakfast, because breakfast just means breaking the fast. You're breaking the fast that your body went through while you were hibernating in slumber. So breakfast just stands for breaking the fast. Break fast. Okay, you're breaking the fast that your body went through. So you can eat anything for breakfast. There's no such thing as this is breakfast food. So I guess that's why they put chili on it. Education, message, leave a thumbs up on that. We got an order. We got the La Bufadora people, $15, 3 miles. We go attack that one too. I'm in the same parking lot. It's right here. So what I'm going to do, it's actually maybe 200 feet in front of me, if even that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try this breakfast burrito first and see if it's worth it, yay or nay. It has eggs also. No sausage really yet. Egg, cheese, and chili with the hash brown. That's not bad. I want the sausage though. No homo. I had to say that. We got trolls out there that take anything you do, they gonna go and take that. He said he wants the sausage. All right, where is it? I'm gonna have to break this in half. It's got pickles in it. I just broke it in half, so it's got pickles in it and all that stuff. Where's the... Remember in the 80s? Where's the beef? But I'm looking for this. Okay, I found some on this part. This one has it here, the cleaner cut. Let's see. Yep, you already know what they gonna say. The sausage, the sausage. I'm gonna tell you this. Let me get one more bite. I wouldn't buy this again. I wouldn't buy it again. You don't need the sausage inside there. The chili does enough with the egg and the hash brown. The sausage gives it a weird like aftertaste, kind of like, you know, when you the medicine flavor almost when you buy that generic drink. And I'm gonna eat this whole thing, but I think it can do without the sausage. What they need to do is replace the sausage with the hamburger patty. If they replace the sausage with the hamburger patty, they have a winner chicken dinner, because you now have a chili cheese burrito with hash browns, and the meat will go perfectly with that. The Tommy's right there, y'all. As for me, I'm giving it a thumbs down. It can be whatever it want to be for you guys. I didn't tell you guys to go do it. That's just what I did, and I don't like it. So, and yes, I said I don't like the sausage. You don't have a stop sign. That means you gotta drive. I can't stand people. See, I'm telling you, most accidents happen at 4-way stop signs or 2 ways. Well, this one's like a 3-way. They have the right of way to go all the way through. No stop signs. And then they just stop like this. I'm going straight through, stop, and what are you doing? You're looking at me? I ain't got a speed. You trying to go get your food. You know what? And I'm finna park right in front of you. I'm finna park right in front of you. I'm about to park right in front of you. Let's see if her hungry self trying to go to La Bufadora also. Let me see if your hungry self. Where'd you park? Where'd you park? You park right here. Oh, she said, oh, he's gonna park right here. Yeah, put your shade up. Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen. We just picking up an order. People got bad attitudes for no reason. She's trying to come and get the lunch happy hour or something. Go ahead and get it in. No one cares. Now, I want to go ahead and get into this right here. Let me get into my description again. I want to get on the immigration because we're doing a Doordash order. Because we're doing a Doordash order, I want to talk about this. I went to McDonald's yesterday to pick up an Uber Eats order, and I made this short. It's another one in my series of Doordash, This Is Your Problem. I have a few viral videos in there with Doordash, This Is Your Problem. Take a look at those shorts. Type up HotFacts, Doordash, This Is Your Problem. It'll take you straight to those videos. I go in, and it's after we've had this immigration talk, and I'm going to pick up my Uber Eats order. I check in. I let them know what my order is, the person's name, and my the order number. They said, oh, it just came in, we're working on it. It took them a while to come and turn their back because they were slammed. So when I got their attention, well, it was like they turned around with the Doordash bag that they just got done making. They said, Doordash, there's 2 guys, one Asian, one Hispanic. Both don't speak no English. She said, Doordash again. The Asian guy walks up. She said, Doordash. She said, can you confirm what's your order number, the last 3? My man just gets his phone and goes like this. And then she said, that's not yours. The Hispanic guy saw that she had a bag. He didn't even pay attention to what's going on. He just walked up and said this to his phone, like just shoved his phone. And then she said, Doordash, and she said, can you confirm your last 3? He did this to her instantly again. She said, this one's yours. So he never even looked at his phone. She told him. He was not able to speak English. He looks at the Asian guy, says something in Spanish, and the Asian guy looks at him and nods his head like this, but he don't speak English, so you know damn for sure he don't speak Spanish. So the Asian guy is just standing there. And while he's standing there, he keeps looking at his phone. So I grabbed my phone. I said, I can't be watching this as it's going on right now. So I filmed when the Asian guy got frustrated, looked at his phone. He turned around and saw me filming like this. And then he stormed and walked to the bathroom. I had to get that. I had to. This is the problem that the restaurant owner the other day was upset about, because it's slowing down his business. And when you're slowing down his business, it makes him upset because his employees can't keep up with what's going on, because these people are going in and not even know what's going on. Now they're communicating with them in English because that's the country you live in. I understand you can have a rack there. Some of those people don't understand how to read. The literacy is not there. So they'll just take orders because it just says Doordash on it. I go to restaurants, and like the McDonald's the other day, the manager that was doing that, they had her working making the food when I went in there the other day yesterday. She was not handing the orders out. She hands out orders. Whoever just says Doordash, Uber Eats, she just gives you the order no matter what and just says here, and she mixes up food. But these people don't know how to verify the orders because they can't speak the language. No matter if an order is on the rack or on the shelf, they're gonna have an issue to we're communicating to verify the order. Is everything in here? The customer sent me a text and told me to ask, can you do this? They can't even do that. So when I witnessed 2 at 1, I got a 2 for 1. I got a BOGO, buy one, get one free. I got a BOGO. Both of them did not know how to look at their own DoorDash app and look at the last 3 and confirm it and say it out loud, just doing this. Now, there is a guy that left a comment on my video, on my short, and he said, I'm a DoorDash driver, quit looking at drivers and this and that, go and help them if you want to help them. But he doesn't know that I am a news channel, the official news channel of the gig stuff and everyone doing stuff on the app. So I have to write and tell him that. So his whole comment off the top, which is bogus. So when I have to explain to him that I was picking up my order, guess what? I told him to go check my channel out. He did not leave a comment back. You know why? Because he feels so dumb. I'm a driver. I'm a driver that witnessed it. Now, Yup says a simple code could fix the wrong order issue. I got that, Yup. And if you have a code on the app, and if that driver has the language that he speaks on his app only, he'll be able to see that this is the code, type that in, and grab it. A simple code could do the job. Now, that short right now is at like 2,000 some views or something. It's gained some subs off of it too. And I want you guys to know that if it happens in one place, my rule is if there's 1, there's 10. If there's 10, there's 100. If there's 100, there's 1,000. If there's 1,000, there's 10,000. That's how it goes. So I got a BOGO, a 2 for 1. So I guess if there's 2, there's 20. If there's 20, there's 200. If there's 200, it just goes up from there. And me, I was like, dang, this is why some of these people at these jobs are just like upset and frustrated. And a lot of them just become drivers so they ain't got to go through that stuff anymore. And I was like, dang, now I'm not a guy like that, a driver like that, that'll just like, I don't raise the issue. I work with the drivers, the merchants, and the customers. I help to resolve issues to make things better. Yeah, 2,000, yep, 2,000, then 20,000. Hey, yup. That's my, hey, yup, is on there. Man, the workers become drivers because they don't want, to deal with that shit. And I understand, but why does it have to come for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, any of these platforms in order for some of these business owners, some of these business owners to go ahead and change up some of the policies? Oh, they got all the tacos and burritos from this place, La Bufadora. It's crazy because the one in Moreno Valley don't get the business like this. This one out here, I'm gonna keep it real. This is like Disneyland where the white folks are. So the white folks here, they don't have it, and so they order it like it's the best Mexican food place, but it's actually basic. But it does taste good. Emilia got a quesadilla from there. She gets tacos from there. She just says they overcharge. They give you 2 tortillas, but all the meat don't fall out to make another one. But it does taste good. But we got the drivers who are now ex-employees in these places, right? And they're like, and they're looking at it like, dang, that's what I was going through right there. And it's not done on purpose, because I guess if you have a language barrier, communication barrier, the first thing you're gonna do is let me show you what I got. And I understand that, which is why I'm more lenient in some cases. But yesterday was just like that over there. Did it 2 at 1. Both y'all don't know how to look at your phone. You signed up for an app, but that means they may be renting the app also, because they can't get work, because they don't have their working visa yet. They don't got their green card yet. So they could be renting out accounts. And, you know, hey, this dude says, I'm going to hook you up. You get in here, I got you with a job. You're going to be a driver. Use this phone, take these orders. If it ever says to verify your face, call me, bring it to me, I'll do it, and then you'll go back and work. Some of these people, that's what they got going on, because they don't even know how to use, the actual app itself. Now, everyone knows that when you're doing orders on DoorDash, it says that your last three. Even on Uber Eats, at McDonald's, it says your last three. Can you confirm the last three? And now McDonald's, they have the name on there with Uber Eats. They ask you the person's name and all that other stuff. So now they even have that. So since they have that, I'm going to let this big old giant, this X3 go. This is a big old truck. So now that they have that, you know, it's easier to confirm your orders. But if they are speaking to you in English and you can't confirm the order, it's not the merchant's fault anymore. That falls on the driver, and that falls on DoorDash. Because on Uber Eats, I have to put my face in there to verify my account at least a couple times a week, at least 3. You know what? Last week was 4 times. The week before that was 3. So I'm going to say at least 3.5 times I have to go ahead and verify my account by showing my face on Uber Eats. My wife does the DoorDash. And the DoorDash, I ain't seen her have to verify herself in a cold minute. And I think that falls on DoorDash there, because you're not making sure that things can run smooth. If you are confirming someone's account by their facial recognition, well, guess what else that does? That helps us keep out the people who are killing people for no reason. Like I've been keeping track on. That stops that. But more importantly, it'll make sure that the language barrier is going to be well maintained, so orders can be moved out more efficiently. If orders can't be moved out more efficiently, the drivers who are trying to make the money can't go make their money. Now, in this field, in the delivery work, drivers want to make at least $30 an hour if you were just an average driver. Part-time or regular, you want to just get out there and say, when I get out there, I make $30 an hour. Because $30 an hour is way above the national minimum wage, okay? And it's way above what the people at warehouse are doing, because they're getting paid like 17, 18. If you drive equipment, like $21 to start. Then you got to wait each year to get like a 25 to 50 cent raise. Some people only get like 10 cents. So it's a quicker way to get your dollars up. I want to say this. I was watching a channel yesterday by the name of Glitch Dash. And I went in there as an account that I have, so I can challenge drivers on what they say to the viewers when they're putting out their information. And he was saying he's not taking this order, and this order because of wear and tear, maintenance, and everything on your vehicle. I got this dude so mad because I just asked him, so are you a vehicle every single time you get an order? Vehicle. He says there's brakes. I said brakes cost $40, okay? I told him brakes cost $40. He said $40. It cost me at least $350, and my tires cost $600. I said brakes cost $40. I said go to an auto shop. He said if brakes cost $40, and he told me he was paying like $350 for it. If you pay $40, now check this out, people. You got your front brakes and your back brakes, okay? Now, your brakes don't go out at the same time. So you ain't got to be spending all your money like that. And also, you got different levels of brake pads that you can buy, okay? So with that being said, you can buy the lows, the mids, or the hots, all right? You can buy the lows, the mids, or the hots. When you buy the lows, the mids, or the hots, you get to choose. The auto shops are going to get the highest ones for you every time. But you can also go see that the highest ones are going to cost you like $70. So that's only $70, all right? So most of the time, people, if you notice that when you're driving doing this delivery work, so you can go spend $40 for the mid-level brakes. Now, if you can do it yourself, you know, you can go ahead and take it to a shop and find a mechanic that will just charge you the labor. He might say, oh man, this will take me like 20, 30 minutes, man. You're out the door. He ain't gonna charge you $100. So right now you spent under $100. He might say, you already got the pads? Just give me like $65. He'll put your front brakes on yourself. That cuts the cost on you spending everything. Now, you say you need rotors. That's another thing. They test your rotors out. They show you your rotors out. He will say, look, here is the new rotor here. Here's where yours is. All right, I'm in this crazy ass zone right now. I'm in a crazy ass zone. My man said you need your rotors. I gotta make it. He said you need your rotors. I gotta make it. He said you need your rotors. That's only if you need your rotors. You can ask them to, can you fix my rotors? Can you go ahead and buff them out and do what you got to do? You can be able to go ahead to get done what you got to get done. All right. They can fix your rotors. They can do all that stuff. If your rotors are bad, you don't need to get new rotors. Now there's gonna come a time to where the next time you go, you're gonna have to go ahead and get the rotors. But even if you do, you go to the auto shop, you go online, you buy your rotors online, get them delivered. You get those rotors delivered to your house with the pads for dirt cheap. They have online places where you can look at your part for your vehicle, order them straight to your house, and you can get them for dirt cheap. For dirt cheap. If you go to AutoZone and you have an account so it's after $20, you get a point. Every time you spend $20, you get a point. When you get the 5 points, you get $20 off. So you can go in there and spend $20, like meaning you're buying air fresheners. If you do ride share, you're buying air freshener, you're arborolling your car, you're doing stuff to wash your car and stuff like that. You're gonna spend that just about each week for maintaining your car, and that's a write-off also that you have. When you have that, now you get those 5 points. Those 5 points takes $20 off in case you want to order from that place there. So the $40 brakes are now $20. So you just save that. Look at this big ass truck right here. He making it harder on me. You can go ahead and go. You go ahead and save on that. Now, if you're a person that waits for, I'm going here to Pepsi. Okay, yep. If you're a person, we're at the Pepsi warehouse. Here we go. This is the Pepsi distribution center. And 6659. Yep. You gotta go in this place, that place right there. All right, now if you're a person that waits until your brakes and rotors are shot all the way through, you're gonna have to spend at least, if you get them online, at least $250 for the rotors, and then just throw in another $80. So you'll be spending at least $320 for the parts on your vehicle. Okay, and that's fronts and the backs. If you're a person that keeps your car up, if you're a person that keeps your car up, then you're good. Now you're not getting your brakes done 3-4 times in a year. Okay, you're not getting your brakes done 3-4 times in a year. So when someone says, yeah, you got to buy brakes, all right, so your brakes last a certain amount of time. Okay, you have said at least 80 for the front brake pads and rotors. At least 80. And if you shop online, yeah, 80, you'll get it done for which you got. But now you look at it like this, yep. For when I get my brakes on my vehicle, how much time does that give me? How many months? You now take all of those days and you divide the cost into all of those days. You end up seeing that it's like $1 something a day that you're paying for your brakes and your rotors for your vehicle. It's like $1 something a day. Then when they say, well, throw in gas. Okay, throw in your gas. You're not going to put gas in after every single delivery or before. You are not doing that. So whenever someone says, well, what about your gas? Well, if you do your gas throughout the whole day and go ahead and do, you're going to see some of these people spend more money on food. Yeah, and Yup says bread or cheese, do it yourself. Yes. That even makes it more cheaper. People, mechanics out there that can't get into some of these because it's too busy, and you know they're not on your mechanic. They got their own mechanic thing, and they're certified, but they just don't have the job. And they, you know what? Someone may be like, man, I've fixed my car every single time, and you're like, man, we got the same car. That man can help you out. You can make that cheap. But when people say, yeah, I got maintenance, I got brakes, I have tires. Now, when he said he had to spend $600 on tires, he said his car is a 2001. So $600 on tires on a car that's 2001, you're either making your car into a roadster to be kicking up dust, and you probably got like a V6 or a V8, and you're just burning up gas. But $600 tires, and he says a standard vehicle, it's not an SUV, 2001. People, I go to a place to get brand new used tires. They're like, what do you mean brand new used tires? In the Tires in Moreno Valley on Sunnymead Boulevard. That place is so great that people go there, and because their prices are so good, they may be only they'll replace all the tires. So they have tires that they are giving you used that have a whole bunch of mileage, and it's a really good tire. It's a brand new used tire. They cost $50. So if he's spending $600 and there are places out there where you can get used tires for $50, get your money in and do it like that, you're gonna be saving on all what you try to say this job ain't worth it and all that. And then, they say, well, what he said yesterday, Dash said yesterday, and then you buy lunch and food. It's a write-off. It's a business expense if you're buying food. Or you can make your food at home, put it in your igloo, do what you gotta do. Yup said it's just a used tire, man. Yeah. Put your food in your igloo. You got your food. You got it out, so now you ain't got to buy food. But if you were trying to get the most money back while you're driving, you will be trying to figure out what you can write off all the time. Drivers like Dash with channels that say that you spend too much money on these vehicles and everything else like that. And it's not a false statement, because just think, all right, how many men drivers do we have that don't know nothing about cars? Okay, just take those, put them into a category. Take the people that know about cars but just don't care. You put them in the same category. You only got 15 to 20% of people that are gonna actually do it in the right way. Now you go to the women. How many women know about cars and will listen to their boyfriends or their husband when they tell them what to do, and then they end up not doing it, and then they end up going to a mechanic that ends up raping them for all their money? Take all those women and throw into that same category with the guys who don't know shit, the guys who don't care, and the women that they're women. Now, how many women mechanics do you know out there that know about their cars and actually listen to their husband? Now you're dealing with about 2% of the population. So now you're only dealing with about from 17 to 22% of the drivers out there who actually know what's going on, which leads you to upwards of 80% of the drivers out there 78 to 80% of the drivers out there don't know what's going on. And these are the drivers that are making the comments. They're making the videos about how much. All right, I'm back. So if you have 78 to 80% of the drivers, I said, all right, let me go over these numbers again, because I just went through that zone. You have men who don't know nothing about this. You have men that know but don't care. You have women that don't listen to their husbands or boyfriends, fiancés, whatever else it is, and then they end up getting raped for the prices. All right. So when that happens, when they're getting raped for the prices, they're getting raped. Now, from that percentage there, you throw all of them into the same category, Corey. You have about 2% of women that listen to their husband and know about cars and vehicles and how to maintain it. So if you have 78 to 80% of the people out there making videos on how bad it is, then you're going to get a whole bunch of drivers who are negligent and not giving the right stuff, which means that only 15 to 20% of the content out there is actually good content that you should be listening to. Go check out Mike Drop BBQ. That's one there. Check out the Rideshare Professor. That's one there. Don't go listen to channels that tell you it costs too much to do everything, because I will tell you, these are people that wait on people to do everything for them. You got people that won't change their own batteries in their vehicle, that won't change the spark plugs, that won't do a whole lot of things in their vehicles. They won't do it at all, but they will tell you how much it costs. But if you go buy the parts and if you can do the labor, you cut all that out, but you can find someone who will do the labor and give you a reduced price also, so you are still saving money. And if you calculate all those numbers throughout the whole year, or let's say, yeah, just get all your, just do it, or do it monthly. You calculate those numbers, you will see that when they say, oh, it only costs about 60 cents a day to feed a kid in Africa and give them food, water, shelter, clothes, and everything, we got people donating $30 a month, paying $300 a year just for that. Now, if you can go buy your brakes front and backs, if you go buy them in 2 sets, that $300 right there goes into there, and you still got something left over. Americans don't even look at it just like that. So if it costs 60 cents to feed a starving kid in another country, and when you break the numbers down, it's gonna cost you maybe like, well, dang, it'll cost me like $1.10 every day to just do this. It'll cost me like $1.50 a day, and even less to have this done on my car. If I think about it just like that, people will sign up for financial courses, and they'll say, yeah, man, you know what? In order for me to have this, to be protected with this, they said I gotta have it, and if I have it, it only comes down to about $1 a day. And then they give you the sales pitch on, well, you know, at the end of their tie down, they're gonna say, now $1 a day, anyone can afford that, right? You're gonna say yes. You're gonna think $1 a day, yes, I can afford that. Now, if I can make this plan work for you, and if I can even get it down to less than $1 a day, that would be something that you would more likely just sign up for today, right? He would say, well, if I can get it done for like that, yes, that's 2 yeses right there. Well, check this out. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Let me punch these numbers in for you. What's your first and last name, sir? Now you start filling in their information right then and there. Now you get to the part, be like, look, sir, well, if we do it like this, today, all you got to spend is $400 today. He'll say, like, $400 today, that's a lot of money. He'll say that. And here's what I would do as a salesman. You know what, sir? I do understand that that's a lot of money for one day, and most Americans cannot afford to put gas in their gas tank every day. But here's what I can do for you to make sure that you can put that gas in your tank. You can be on the road safely, and you can get you a bite to eat. All you got to do today is pay $30 today, and then I'll go ahead to show you how we can do that for you every single month until it's paid off. Really? Yes. It's that easy. No obligation, no nothing. Everything is there for you. You know, once you sign, it's all yours. Is that something you want to do today? Yeah. You sign them on up. People, I'll sell anything. I just signed someone up right there in front of you. and showed them that you can actually do it. I had to sell them on something to break them back to what they can do. Now, when they say it's like $1 a day, have you guys heard Mike Drop BBQ tell you about Hum? He said Hum, people, is about less than $1 a day. $1 a day. You can pay $1 a day and be driving on Hum. He sold it just like that too. He's a salesman, just like me. He's a salesman just like me. Because when you think about it, if you can afford $1 or something a day, and if someone says that you can increase the longevity of your vehicle to continue doing this job, you'll do it. The next thing is, you as a driver, Glitz Dash, once you're able to do that, you are supposed to maximize your market, figure out how many repeat customers can I get so that I'm only delivering in this area majorly, and I'm not driving these crazy miles. Then he tried to say, well, some of these drivers don't tell us how many miles they're driving to make this money. Who cares how many miles? You get 68 cents a gallon when you do your taxes. If someone says, these apps say you can choose to accept or not. If someone chooses to do an app or take orders that are longer trip orders, who cares if they're putting that mileage on their vehicle? That's what they chose to do. They figured out that I do my own maintenance, I buy my parts, I do all of this stuff, and I can drive these miles. He said, well, these channels that don't show their miles, they're lying to everyone. No, they're telling you how much money they're making in that day. When they break down the miles to what they can write off on top of what they're doing every day, it's a plus. You want to come out with the profit up, not down. Want to make sure you guys know about that stuff when you are watching these channels who are trying to tell you that driving is all terrible and you cannot do it because it costs too much. These people don't know anything. You have to know what you're doing. Now, these same drivers that will tell you that, I guarantee some of them have electric scooters, cars, bikes. You can't charge them up all night. You got to charge them up for a certain amount of time. The more you use it on a charger, the more it burns up for what it is. There's rules to this stuff. They buy all the attachments and all this stuff. They buy their drones. They do all this stuff, and they make sure that they maintain these things that's not going to get them from point A to point B. And then they get in your face and tell you that it's impossible to do it, and they want you to quit. The sad thing is that when you make people here in America quit because they hear that, the immigrant drivers, they don't care, because where they come from in their own country, they ain't making nothing even close to that. And then they send all the money back. I'm just saying, when you're doing a channel out there, make sure you go ahead and do it right. Make sure you go ahead and do it right. Talk about that stuff right. It's not impossible. You make sure you do your thing. You check your fluid. Do you know how many people don't check the fluids in their vehicles? Do you know how many people right now are running their vehicles bone dry because they don't check the fluids in their vehicles? People, if you go bone dry in the human body, you won't be able to do anything. You need your vitamins. You need your minerals. You need your water. You need all this stuff to go into your body because your body has that. Your body secretes natural synovial fluid and things like that for the joints and things naturally. But you need certain things for your body. Your vehicle is the exact same way. You need all your fluids, transmission, brake fluid. You need oil. You need gas. People, you need windshield wiper fluid to clean the windows off. We got to put Visine and Clear Eyes in our eyes to clean our eyes. You got to put these things in your body. You got to put these things in your car. No matter what, that's what you got to do. So, if you are someone that don't know who I am, I have to give you this segment right here to let you know. You can drive, and if you really want to make sure you can do it, you're going to make sure that you cut these costs right there. If not, you're going to be a complainer. You'll be going up on channels and community posts and comment sections on lives and videos, talking a whole bunch of nonsense, saying, well, that's not true because of what I do. That's you. That's not everybody else, Sherlock. Now, for these immigrants again, they'll come in and do the work. They'll shove the phone in the face like this, how I witnessed yesterday. That was crazy as hell. Could not understand how to read the phone and all the other stuff. They're going to come and get everything. So, I'm going to do it right there. So, when we get back on the next... I don't like this spot right here. Because the sun is in my face. And... I don't want it in my face like that, so I'll go like this because we're waiting on the next Doordash order. Bam, that's a little better. That's a little better right there for me. That's a little better right there for me. Now, I want to talk about, okay, Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I'm into the hip-hop game so much of all 5 elements of hip-hop, all the way there. From breakdancer, I can still breakdance now. I can still bust some moves out. I can still pop. I can still pop lock, graffiti, DJing, MCing, and just being an ambassador to hip-hop. We ain't had no beef with... Drake has a lot of ghost writers, but he does know how to write. 2 of the best lyricists as far as dropping bars and everything else that we've had in a long time. The West Coast, you know, King T and them, Ice-T, Ice Cube. From Ice Cube and Dre and them, okay? Ice Cube passed the torch to Snoop, okay? Snoop had his whole crew, but Snoop was the Kobe, okay? From Snoop, we had Exhibit at like the same time, who had the torch. From that torch, it went to Game. Game had the torch. Game ran with it. From Game, it went right into Kendrick Lamar here on the West Coast, Long Beach, Compton, LA area. That's how we know it. That's what it is. All right, those are the Kobe's. If you don't mention King T or Ice Cube, you shouldn't even be talking about West Coast rap. From King T to Ice Cube, okay, because Dre and NWA and Easy, Ice Cube was writing all them raps, and MC Ren. It was Cube and Ren, okay, but Cube was the Kobe. So from King T, okay, Ice-T, Cube, okay, Snoop, Game, now we got Kendrick. They passed the torch to Kendrick to carry it. My man been getting it in. I made a video about what's going on, and I said this is going to be the first Super Bowl where you hear a rap diss track, West Coast diss track, performed at the Super Bowl, where the corporate white America liked the song and everybody from the hood supports it, and it's going down. F the big 3. It's just Big Me. He said it's me. He said it's me. He went in to drop these songs, drop these diss records. While they're dissing him, Kendrick coming back hard as hell with lyrical content, and it makes sense. Drake getting mad, striking that chord, talking about them pedophiles. What? Woo! And he said, try to strike that chord, but it's probably A minor. Now we know all this minor stuff has been coming out people have been talking about the Jay-Z, the Foxy Browns, the Aaliyahs, and all this stuff, how they were getting with these girls when they were like 15, 16 years old, doing these songs and everything else. A lot of you guys don't know that the Nutty Professor soundtrack was in 1996, and Foxy Brown wasn't even 18 years old yet. And that hook is, let me go ahead and do that hook. Now, let me tell you, if you go let your teenage daughter do this song with a grown-ass man, ain't no nigga like the one I got. No one can love you better. Sleeps around, but it gives me a lot. Keeps you in diamonds and leather. Girls tell me I should leave them alone. Tell them freaks to find a man on their own. Men on their own. Now, listen to this. The real version. Ain't no nigga like the one I got. No one. And now the guy says, no one can love you better. She said, he sleeps around, but he gives me a lot. He said, I keep her in diamonds and leather. She's saying that I'll let the guy do whatever he wants as long as he gives me what I want. That's why I told you guys, people. Guys they offer women purses and things like that for them to do whatever they want to do. And that's how Puffy got all these people, and then he ties them up. She said, my friends tell me I should leave you alone. He says, tell them freaks to find a man on their own. He's saying that they are just like you and they want me, but tell them to go find someone like me. So this Foxy Brown is a teenager and Jay-Z's a full-grown man. And her parents allowed her to do that. Just think about it. Just think about it. That went down with R. Kelly, Jermaine Dupri, Puffy, all them dudes. All them dudes. All them young artists that they had, the young artists, and they're doing these songs about this stuff that they should not know about, they were turning them people out. So when Kendrick said, and he went through the whole history, you trying to strike a chord, but it's probably A minor, and he went through all that, the pedophiles and everything, and meeting this and all that. He went through all of that. Drake don't want none of that stuff to be at the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl it's a worldwide event. The largest advertisers in the whole world are bidding for Super Bowl spots. 15, 30, and 60-second commercials. The biggest bidders will get that 3-minute commercial. Like Doordash and Uber Eats, they had a commercial that was about 1 minute and 30 seconds each. They spend billions and billions on these things, and it's worldwide. So, which means that Drake is like, oh man, I know it's here, but I don't want the world to see that. They gonna start calling me a pedophile, but that song's already worldwide. This is what Drake did. Drake sent a cease and desist order to the NFL for the Super Bowl halftime show, so Kendrick cannot do. Not like us. Now, if I was on Drake's side, I would be in his ear like Drake. There's never been a diss song to be at the Super Bowl. We've had Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Shania Twain. They've had James Brown get out there. The Super Bowl is the biggest thing, like the biggest concert you can do without performing a whole set. He's like, you got to say, well, it's never been done. We can't have negativity put into the Super Bowl. But now you have these billion-dollar corporate people that say they want Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. They want that song. That song is fire. What? Let me. What? Come on now. He make you go ahead and do your West Coast step and your stomp. You can walk and do the slide with it. If you from California, if you from Southern California, if you from LA, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can do your whole thing, give it up and everything. You can do all that to it. Then they play it in the clubs. All the white people like it too. Drake is like, nah, I can't have that. This is a sucker ass move But it's a smart move that someone is like, yeah, you know what? I ain't got to do a song. I ain't got to do a song. I'm going to stop your ass like this. You killing me with these songs right now, but I'm about to stop your ass with this. Watch this cease and desist that I go ahead and put on out. Come on now. And you know I went through email to the NFL or to Kendrick. You know they both got one. So they're not going to go and serve them. You can send those through email to get them. So I'm pretty sure that's how they got them, through their email that they know is the right email to go ahead and contact them. Or they went and sent it to their lawyers, and their lawyers and publicists got that back to them. Lawyers, publicists, and their manager, they got that back to them because they probably got it first. Then they get back to them. Now, can you imagine Kendrick's side when they hear this? Now Kendrick hang with a gang of Pyrus in Compton. He from that side, you know. It's all the same area, but it's all the same thing. But he from the Pyru side, you know. They was probably like, on Pyru blood. Y'all see this? Y'all see this poop up blood? On Pyru blood. We gotta get this nigga blood on Pyru. They talking like that. They talking like that, laughing. Look at this buster ass nigga's blood. They talking like that. They clowning Drake right now for doing that. They're clowning him. This is kind of like what music producers do to blackball somebody from coming out with their album. You know what I mean? Can Kendrick have the same Super Bowl performance without that song? I'm saying no, because the song, first of all, he got a few songs, but that is the song. Everybody knows the other songs, but that right there is the song right there. F the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom. Ooh. He said, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Ooh. Oh, Kendrick was getting in him. Kendrick was getting in him. When he told Drake, you couldn't be legit or 40 water, people are like, he said, you can't be legit. No, Be Legit is a Bay rapper. He said you couldn't be legit or 40 water. He said the Click. Now the Click, E40, Be Legit, and all them. Crazy. Crazy. Kendrick got songs, but can he do the Super Bowl without that song? I guess he was trying to see if corporate America will replace Drake. I guess Drake was trying to see if corporate America will replace Kendrick with another artist, maybe himself, so he can do his own diss songs. You gotta think about that. But you gotta think about how much money this song has made. You gotta think about how much money this song has made for corporate America. Every platform it's on, every reel, every short, everything that this song is on, this song is worldwide. I was watching the people in Africa who don't even have like clean drinking water. They walking doing skits with Starbucks cups, and there ain't no Starbucks where they are, and they listening to the Kendrick song and dancing to it, doing African dances to it, and they trying to have a West Coast look. The song is worldwide. It's worldwide. But I don't think Kendrick can have that he can't have the same. I'm gonna tell you like this. More people. Now I know you football fans are go get upset. There's more people that are into music than are into football as a sport. So when you put their favorite artist performing there, it's gonna draw all those people over. There's more people looking to see that song done at the Super Bowl than any other song in the history of mankind. At least the United States, I would say. Forget mankind. The United States. Okay? Drake wants Kendrick to have a Roseanne Barr moment when she was singing the national anthem. And it was terrible. Or Carl Lewis when he sang the national anthem at the Atlanta Hawks game. And he was like, for the... Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm going to get the next note. And we was like, oh, maybe Kendrick wants to play a psychological edge. I mean, Drake wants to play a psychological edge on Kendrick that's saying, well, let's make him stumble or not give the performance to the fans that he should be giving. Drake, I would like to say, I know you ain't watching this. No one cares. But the same message might be said by a lot of people. That's a brilliant move, but it's also a bitch move. Because if I was Drake, I would be like, let it play. More people are going to be tuning in to see what I have to say on tweets, on messages on these platforms, and what songs I put out. So it's going to gain the attraction of even more of the fans that he has to come over to me. I guarantee if Tupac was alive, I guarantee if Drake talked to 50 Cent, they would tell him that. Run with that shit, man. You part of one of, like, this beef, forget the beef. Because Ice Cube's No Vaseline is still like top 3 diss songs of all time. And it still could be number 1, No Vaseline. Ice Cube took out the whole NWA, but he took out the whole NWA with No Vaseline. Oh my goodness. Oh, that one is nice. Tupac's Hit 'Em Up. Oh my goodness. And then you can go with this one right here. You can go with this one right here. Now, how you put them in order, I don't know. Now, from there, you can throw out the 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef. There's one back and forth, but it just wasn't one iconic song. The Eminem and Everlast beef. Eminem was going at Everlast so tough, but then Everlast came back with Here Comes the Mighty, one they call Whitey. All your sons are Whiteys. Are all what do you say? Are all itch biters. So get smacked up with your coward ass name. What do you say? No, what do you say? He said, son, you're a coward ass rapper. I'll smack you up and shut you off like the clapper. Whoever said you was wrong, son, they lied. I know that shit I spit on dilated hurt your pride. Wishing on the mic how you wish I died, but you don't want to see me on this lyrical side. You get your eyes smacked up, eyes blacked up, like Everlast winner Eminem. Everlast winner Eminem. Everlast winner Eminem. Then he said something about Haley, his mom. But then Eminem did the Hit 'Em Up to Everlast with D12. And they used the Hit 'Em Up beat. You got those. Then you got Ether. Ooh, Ether could be number 1. No Vaseline, Ether. No Vaseline. Okay, No Vaseline, Ether. Not Like Us. No Vaseline, Ether. Not Like Us. Tupac's Hit 'Em Up. And then, you know what? I will have to give Common Sense Common. His I once made a what do you say? I once made a bitch named Cube with an attitude. Yeah, Common's diss to the West Side Connection. Common's diss to the West Side Connection is another one. Those are like the top 5 diss songs of all time. will order you put them in, that's on you. That's on you. Okay? So once again, we got in no order the kids right now, Not Like Us, No Vaseline, Cube hit them up, Nas Ether, and Commons diss to Ice Cube. Now, even though you can throw Eminem and D12 their diss to Everlast and all them other people because they use the hit 'em up thing, and you can then throw in the 50 Cent and Ja Rule diss, and then you can go ahead and throw in Corrupt calling out names. Ooh, I'm calling out names. Him and DMX. Now, outside of that, you gotta go to like LL and Kumo D and all of them to go back to get like the next big diss song. But those would be my top 7 right there for me as a hip hop fan. Yup said the news got to cover this. I got a whole car full of toilet paper. He said mass layoffs out there. Hey, it's going down on the. It's going down. It's going down. It just got kind of, right now it's lunchtime, and it's like we should be getting some. But Doordash is tricky. These apps are tricky, people. Not every time you're gonna be getting all the orders. It's tricky. But back to this hip hop thing. As someone that is a connoisseur of hip hop and lyrical content from all the coast, rappers that go ahead and get it in, this is one of the best and worst things that we are seeing, because this is part of the beef. It's part of the actual battle, which now means that if it doesn't go down, Kendrick's next song that he does after the Super Bowl, or how it's playing out, and then he can't perform it, he's going to drop a song about Drake doing this, which now keeps the beef going on longer, which can put more money in both the rappers' pockets. It's still a money game. But I still would like to see the biggest diss as of today to be done at the Super Bowl. Now there's another one, Dollars and Cents with DJ Quick and MC8. Now EIHT. Now should I continue? You left out the G because the G ain't in you. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Ooh. DJ Quick did that one, but that's a West Coast, Southern California, LA diss track, and if you are in the music game, you absolutely know about that. But if you're on the West Coast, it goes into your top 10. California wise, it goes into your top 10. That's another one. I told you guys what we got. This one's Del Taco. Oh, we got a Tommy's. We going to Tommy's. Now, Tommy's, people. Now, this is what I was telling you guys. For the miles you are driving and your maintenance and everything, Tommy's is about 150 feet away. Oh, yeah. DJ Khaled, G. DJ Khaled, yeah. I'm telling y'all. Oh, and also, yep, I got him here. Hold up, I got him here. Yep, we finna go to Tommy's and pick this order up. I got him here, yep. I'll let these things sit for a little bit right now. The other day, people, I got the pepperoncinis, and I had to spit it out because it was way too hot. Some people said that I was making it up and they're not hot and everything else there. My own wife even said, they're not hot. Talking about, I said, well, why don't you do it? I'm not just gonna do it, but I'll do it if I want to go ahead and do it, like to do something else. So she's probably not gonna do it right now because she on delivery. But I have a cut on my tongue also, so this might intensify it. So I'm gonna see if this, I'm gonna do it for you guys live. While she goes inside here, my reaction when she gets out, she'll know if I ate it or not. Because I'm kind of skeptical right now. And I'm gonna do it the exact same way on how I did it the other day. Let me pull it right here. The Tommy's is right behind me. Let me pull it right here. All right. So, and what I will do, different than last time, let me tear off a piece of this breakfast burrito. And I'm gonna eat it right now. Some people said I was lying. No, I eat hot stuff. All right? I eat hot stuff. I eat wasabi. I can just eat wasabi just like crazy. The hot sauces in the bottles and stuff. But this right here, when it comes to peppers and stuff, it is not the same. So, got some right here. I'm gonna pick the biggest one too. So you got this one. Obviously, it's not gonna be this one right here. So this one's out. Dang, these things smell hot. This one's out. Which one? This one or the one with the white cup? Which one? I think it's this one. It's this one, right? Leave a thumbs up if it's this one right here. Do something so I know which one. I think it's this one right here. Which one do you think? I think it's this one right here. It's this one. So, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm about to do this shit. Let me get ready. Because they said I watched a video. They said you gotta eat right after you do it. Don't let it just go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Starting route to 2335.
It's got seeds. It's got seeds on there still. That's cheating. That's cheating. Because the hotness goes in, and then once you eat, it goes into the food, and then it just spreads around like it's still there. but it's definitely not the same. It's definitely not the same. That's cheating. That's cheating. You got to eat it by itself. You got to eat it by itself because, see, those seeds are in my mouth and those things are hot. You got to eat it by itself. If you eat food with it, it's hot, but it's not. It's hot, but it's not. It's not the same. You get it to linger in your mouth, and your mouth still feels like it's doing some flame shit. It's doing that, but it's not. It's cheating. It's cheating. Woo, but my tongue's got it on my tongue still. Woo, my tongue has still got it on. My tongue has still got it on. But definitely, that's definitely a cheat. I'm not going to do it again by itself because I'm not doing that. I learned my lesson the first time. But the video said that you bite these and then you bite the food and then it mixes in and then it spreads it out. And that's exactly what it did. I ate it straight, just bit into it and bit it straight the first time. Did not have a food chaser or anything. And I drunk some Pepsi. No, it was Dr. Pepper. No, it was a Pepsi. I drank Pepsi to try to wash it down, and then that amped it up more. But if you eat those with food, that's not right. That's not right. Now they do have the Diablo burger there, where they put all the pepperoncinis in the burger itself. They put like 8 or 9 of them on there. I'm not gonna be buying that, but if it's in the burger, it's gonna get mixed around, and that's not right. That's cheating. All them videos of them people talking about, look, it's so easy. It's so easy. Got me scratching my head though. I'll tell you that. It's so easy. Watch this. Yeah, after like when you get sauce and you get thick sauce and bread and everything else going into your body. Yeah, it's easy. It's freaking easy. It just lingers in your mouth. It just lingers in. But it's not hot like that. It's not hot like that. It's not hot like that. But back to this rap shit. Drake did that, like knowing that it's gonna, like, there's a whole lot of people in the hip hop world that are upset. You got like Whack 100. He talking stuff. There's a lot of people talking stuff. And Drake is cold for this one. He cold for this one for doing this. Like, this is so crazy. Blackballing someone for performing. But to tell you the truth, it's up to the NFL to say yay or nay. If the NFL says no, we're still gonna let him do the song. But you know, Kendrick has one too. He got an email too. So they're sitting there saying that we'll sue you if you do this song because you know they say it's making up false accusations and all this other stuff. The song is A-OK being played in clubs and people's cars, making shorts and memes about it and everything else like that. But when it comes down to the Super Bowl, there's an issue with the song. That's where Drake's camp is fucked up. Ooh, got my eyes twitching a little bit. There is no issue with this song, man. Like, I'll tell you probably why Drake is doing this also. I do believe Drake is doing this because if this song is performed at the Super Bowl, it historically will probably go down in history as the best diss song of all time. Drake doesn't want his image to be hit like, you know what, the biggest diss track was done on me. But you got rappers in New York saying that Biggie is the greatest and hit him up. Oh my goodness. Get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. Biggie's balls just got popped. What? Tupac said, I'm going to let my little homies get on you. And the Outlaws, Gaddafi and all them went up in there. Whoa, wait. But Biggie was part of one of the biggest other sides of it. Dr. Dre is on the other end. Real Compton City G's. The piper, try to pay the piper. Man. What do you say? The same record that you making is paying me. So motherfuck Dre, motherfuck Snoop, motherfuck Death Row, and here comes my left blow. Cause I'm the EAZYE, and this is the season to let the real motherfucking G's in. He said you like an anorexic rapper. He said you're only 60 pounds when you wet and wearing boots. They say they try to fade you on Dre Day, but Dre Day only makes easy payday. All of a sudden, Dr. Dre was a G thing, but on his own album cover, he was a she thing. So nigga, please, don't step to these motherfucking real G's. That's another diss track that is, oh, hey Dre, woo. Well, it's the knockout. Woo. Original baby gangster. Motherfucker, I'ma break it, shank it. He say shank it. What the fucking shank if I have to? Dr. Dre, dogs are fucking gangsters. They went in with Compton City G's. That's another diss track. That's another diss track. But see, a lot of these diss tracks are on the West Coast too. So Drake don't want to be part of that at all. He don't want to be part of I'm being dissed, and it's historically like that. Like, man, he don't want to do it like that. He's pretty much all right. I'll tell you this. Ether is so cold because Nas told Jay-Z, you stole everything from Jaz-O, and in case you guys don't know who Jaz-O is, go back, and Jay-Z stole a lot of shit and just did it for himself and then got the business behind it to say it's his, so he did it first. You know, Nas put all that stuff out there, and even Drake, even Jay-Z had to be on the other side of the diss track. What Jay-Z say? I gotta thank my little homie Nas for that though. That right there, that diss ain't that hard right there. That diss ain't that hard right there. Ether gets it. So Drake, even Jay-Z was ethered. You gotta allow yourself to be ethered, G. And you didn't allow it like they took it. They actually went in there and did that. It was kind of like when Michael Jackson and Prince had that beef. When Michael Jackson invited Prince up on stage, and Prince fell off the stage because Mike set him up. They was even beefing and dissing like that, Prince and Michael Jackson. Drake, you gotta, if you want to be the greatest, you gotta go down for being done the hardest, G. I would rather get done like this, Drake, than find out you was at puffy parties doing all that nasty shit. So I think it's a bitch move, though. I think it's a bitch move because the song is already out. It's not like Kendrick said he's gonna do a song that they don't know about, and because the songs have to be cleared in order for it to be done at the Super Bowl. Okay, and Jay-Z's on top of that, so he's in charge of it. So there is no, there is no song that he's just gonna spring out. And then, if something had to be cleared, they would send something over to Drake like, look, this is the song that he's gonna do. How do you feel about this song? And if he says yay or nay, then okay, I get it. This song no one knows about, you're just gonna do it at the Super Bowl and make it just like go crazy like that, I'm gonna reject that. But a song that's already been recorded and everybody, it's on NBA Dunk Mix, NFL mixes, WWE mixes, UFC mixes, boxing mixes. It's on. I saw the song on YouTube. There's these artists that do battles, right? And they do battles on canvas. And my man is doing his art, and he does it so cold. The background song is Not Like Us, and he's showing that his art, these other people ain't like him. The song has crossed over into all of everything, and I think this makes Drake lose. Even though lyrics wise and everything, it's Kendrick is smacking him. Kendrick took some Corrupt, some Eminem. He took some he took some of everything. He took some of everything. And this makes him lose. This makes Drake lose. I'm sorry. This makes Drake lose the whole thing. It makes him lose the whole thing right now. Kendrick is just killing him. I don't know if a lot of you guys like rap like that. A lot of you guys get in, like, a lot of folks that watch my channel do like delivery work, and they do Doordash and making money, and they're at 1099. A lot of these people sit inside their cars, and all they do is watch other channels and troll people, and they don't even know about nothing else that's going on, and that's all they do. So when you talk about some regular stuff, they be like, huh? I thought we were talking about I thought so and so. Like who is that? No, we talking about some real stuff. To where, man, Super Bowl is a big money maker. All the people that are not a part of the hip hop scene, are not a part of the football scene, all these people are about to be ordering food because they're going to be watching it. So, cold move, Drake. Cold move, man. Cold move, Drake. Cold move, man. But it's up to the NFL. It's up to the NFL to say yay or nay. If the NFL says we gonna let them do it, I don't know what the repercussions can be, because the NFL is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and all the money that goes in for the halftime show and all that stuff and commercials, all that goes back into the NFL. So I don't see the NFL being afraid of Drake and his little hip-hop lawyers. I don't think, yeah. Why would the NFL be afraid of Drake? That's what I want to know. Why would the NFL be afraid of Drake? Drake wants to perform at the Super Bowl. Lil Wayne was almost crying because he couldn't. Because they chose Kendrick. Another thing is how much pull does Jay-Z have with the situation? You know what I mean? How much pull does Jay-Z have on saying yay or nay on if the song can go? And are they going to leave this decision primarily up to Jay-Z to make the decision? And if they make the decision go to Jay-Z, you know, even though Wayne is a little dude and Drake and all them and Young Money and all that other stuff and all that. 2, 3, 3, 5. All right, I'm gonna pull right up here. Is Jay-Z gonna say, nah, man, it's all, you know what, like, Drake, I feel you, Drake. You know, he says, I feel you, Drake. But this ain't going down, Drake. What? Tear him up. What? Yeah, all of that right there. All of that right there. Oh, that's my man right there. Yeah. That's my man right there. Emilia coming here smiling. I saw that dude. I was like, that must be his Tommy's right there. He got his Tommy. Look, this dude probably, they told him he cannot eat Tommy's and burgers. He got his walker. He put it right in. He finna go eat his Tommy's burgers. What, he get some chili fries too? Nope. That dude looks like he wants his Tommy's. He was waiting for it, and he ain't supposed to be eating it. This is like an old people's home. There's a guy that I deliver to, and he's not supposed to have Steve's burgers and pastrami, but we deliver to this place in Moreno Valley where the people where they are, and that place there, you know, he sneaks it in and he gets his food, so he likes it. That dude was at the front door waiting downstairs, looked at it, and looked like he said something like thank you very much, or something like that, you know, but he had a smile, and if I'm not mistaken, he had one of the mustaches that looked like when you eat burritos, all the food gets stuck in your mustache from the top. He looks like Mr. Wright, one of my old teachers. And his burritos did that every single time he would eat it. Like, and we would always say, Mr. Wright, you got it. Come on, Mr. Wright, wipe your mouth. He'd eat that burrito, and it's all the way stuck. So he had one of the mustaches that, you know, how whales have that filter for the plankton. Yeah, he's got a mustache just like that. He was waiting for his Tommy's. That was hilarious. I mean, my man was waiting for it. Ooh, hey, my mom was like that, y'all. Look, my mom had a lot of stuff wrong with her before she passed, and my mom was the queen of sneaking in food with other family members and stuff, because what she used to do is she would tell certain family members what's really going on, and then she wouldn't tell the other ones, and then she would do these things, and I would call them drive-bys. She'll call your phone to see where you are on your phone, and I'm gonna have to do that thing where it says the remix. Hi, grandbaby, do you think you can come mow my lawn? And you just freeze. And she says, oh, I can't never get this thing to work. My mom was the one that'll call you and be like, hey, what you doing? You're like, yeah, I'm driving. Where you at? And then you would say, yeah, I'm driving past right now. And then she'll say, oh, okay, you gonna get you something to eat? Like, you know what? I think I might. You coming by today? You know what, Ma? And she tying you in. Yeah, Ma, I'll come on by. Look, when you come on by, can you go ahead and bring me this? And she would get people to bring her all the stuff nonstop. Stuff that she can't have. Doctors say she can't have nothing hot. Guess what she doing? She's having somebody bring over the pepperoncinis and everything that don't know she can't have it. That's my mom. That's my mom. She was doing that. She was cold with it too. My mom was notorious with sneaking in the food. She can't have this, she can't have that. Bringing in certain sweets and stuff. You know, certain sweets and stuff that she can't have. Okay. Here, she would get these people. Don't let you be somebody from the church that is just getting involved with, you know what I'm saying, coming over, doing stop by, and you say, okay, I'm coming over for Bible study and stuff. She gonna have y'all bring something to eat. And she ain't supposed to have it. If you have a kid that's able to drive and it's in the family and your kids stop by because they love Auntie Pat, guess what? That person don't know nothing. She about to, can you bring me a shake? Now, Ma, you know you can't have that shake. The doctor said you can't have all this stuff because of what's going on. Yeah, but I can just have a little bit. I know how much I can have. I just have a little bit. And she would get you. She would get you. She would get you, but she knew who to get. She knew who to get. She knew who to get. And she'd get you just like that. So that's how that worked. That's how that worked. Let's get back to this hip hop. Get back to this hip hop. Now, the rules of hip hop have changed when it comes down to beef, wars, diss tracks, and everything. To where everyone just does songs to like it. There's a whole lot of diss songs now, but they ain't worth nothing because nobody knows who it is that, you know, these people are talking about. But there's a certain thing that you cannot do, man. Stopping somebody from performing a song, but it's been done before. It's been done before, but I wonder now if, let's say Jay-Z and the NFL say no to the song. Does Kendrick even still do the Super Bowl? Because what if that song, they were booking him because they were anticipating this much money to be brought in for just performing that song? And now what if Kendrick says, well, that's not enough money for me to be going there and doing that? You gotta think about that stuff too. You gotta think about that stuff too. We got a lot of stuff. Yo, what's up, Eric? We got a lot of stuff going on like that. Doordash is going all right. We just got done doing an order. Had some orders earlier. So hopefully we go ahead and get some more. Talking about this Kendrick Lamar and Drake thing, with Drake putting a cease and desist order in to the NFL and Kendrick Lamar so he does not perform the song Not Like Us. It's a cold thing he did. It's a cold thing he did. But it's brilliant because of what he did. The negativity that it's gonna get for doing something legally is gonna get a lot of attention, and a lot of people are gonna get views. He's gonna get views, and it's gonna build a bridge over, so he can do a diss song to try to catch up, to get on this level, and we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm getting all these notifications, y'all, on YouTube, man. I got about 2,500 songs that everything's gonna be changing. on with those songs. Every day I got to go and do certain things on YouTube because my videos are being taken down due to someone not knowing what they were doing. And we're from the same camp, and someone is being thirsty on something that don't even make sense. So they're trying to force themselves to get paid on something that they have no work in. All right, put it like this, people. If I go create a video, shoot everything myself, do all the reporting and everything, and there's something in the video that I added in that there was a unspoken agreement on because of what it is, someone sees that, man, I'm trying to start doing this and I'm not getting any of the traction that I see that this is on. So I'm going to go and do something on the opposite end, on the business side, to try to take and try to get something from all the stuff. And that's what's going on now. And it was something that was already agreed upon, that this is not going to be done. And someone just went ahead and did something. So every day I'm getting a bunch of stuff that I have to go ahead and submit into YouTube. But luckily I've already had stuff done before this stuff has been happening, where it was on my side. So what's going on is it's just ridiculous. And even though a lot of the stuff is on, it's older videos and things like that, these videos are still in rotation in the algorithm on my channel. And now what happens is a person that was associated on doing something that was a good looking, that someone allowed them to get on, they're trying to make it so that even though it's my video and all the hard work that I put in on the video, and I did all the editing and I do all the stuff myself, that they will get full credit on the royalties and everything on my own videos, and then I'm gonna get pennies when it comes down to ASCAP and things like that. And even my YouTube AdSense, my YouTube AdSense is gonna change because of that. So I will not, and I have not put certain things in my video because got a vulture out there that's doing some weird stuff. So can you imagine, y'all, that you've done something for a long time, and so someone says, well, I'm trying to do the same thing, I thought it was easy, and it's not. Well, since I did this, and even though it was done by somebody else, and they said that, you know, this is ours and it's like this, oh yeah, well, my channel that I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to do ain't going in the right direction, and it's not going fast on how I thought it was going to be. So now that it's not going fast how I thought it was going to be, I want to go ahead and try to take this stuff out. But if you're not monetized on the platform, you're not going to make anything anyway. And then on top of that, if I don't go and do my part of the paperwork and send back in to YouTube, they take my video down. So I lose the views from the video. So if someone will go on like Social Blade, it will look like I'm losing views every day because of all this stuff. So I got to go ahead and do my business stuff to keep it there where it is. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. 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 So we'll go ahead and try to figure it out, because it makes no sense, man. It literally makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. It makes no sense at all. And now, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it a buck. Someone tried to take my theme song. And say it's theirs and not mine. The producer of the track told me, yeah, got this to make it for you, G. Do this. Said, bam, here's a copy of it. It's yours. And then boom. And somebody else was like, oh, well, I'm going to go and try to register a work that's not mine. And go do it through a distribution company who's taking more of the money from that person. So they're not even getting Jersey Mike's. They're not even getting what it should be. And then tried to add me on as someone that's a split revenue, which means I will be getting pennies on other platforms when I was getting paid the whole and the full and going into my AdSense and everything and going to what I got to do. The craziest thing is now that all this stuff is going on, my videos that they were like, we got to take this down. We took your video down because of this, and I got to go ahead and do my dispute and then do my legal paperwork and do all that. They used to be green as far as the advertising for the ads that was on it because of how I do my videos and how I have it set up. The advertisers like them because it's green. But now that somebody did this weird stuff and did this, now it goes into where it's like it's another party or something involved, and now it went from green. Some of them are going from green to yellow, which means that only some advertisers want to put their stuff on. Because when it's done the right way, when it was just me, the advertisers were able to do their thing, and now because of what's going on, some of them are becoming yellow. And come on, G. He old, man. I can't get mad at the old dude. He was old and he was Indian. So the steering wheel was pretty much bigger than him at eye level. So it's crazy right now going on. I gotta go through all this stuff. Almost 3 years now. Well, almost 3 years now, and there's never been an issue. And now I gotta go through all this stuff over stuff that's legally mine. Because someone wants to say, hey, I want a piece of the pie of what I did not work for. It was supposed to be a good looking, like when my producer gave it to me and the other people involved with it, they said, yeah, making this, said, can I get you to do this part here? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this part. This is for his channel and his page, so he has his own stuff. It's supposed to be just all mine that I control. I do whatever I want to do with it. It's in my backgrounds, it's all in my videos, it's all in my stuff, and it's supposed to be done like that, like this is what it is. No one here is supposed to be trying to go and eat off of it because it's his. Well, people who are getting involved are people that the producer has other people doing certain things as far as adding in this dude hey, you got that sound? Send me over that sound. Let me go ahead and put that sound in here to make it nice and tight. bam, people that put in like a ding, 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 stuff like that, went to say, well, I have now started a social media and I cannot, my channel don't grow I don't know what he does to make it do all that, but he, you know, his traction, his stuff shows up. His stuff shows up all over everyone's stuff in our area. His videos pop up and stuff. It's playing. Well, I think that I should have this and this and that. And when someone starts to see that, dang, you know, like, because like the average YouTuber, man, you know, I'm not someone that's a gang member that's coming in talking about gang stories and stuff like that and shooting people and stuff like that where people just want to hear about that stuff. I have a channel and I put a whole lot of work into what I do. A whole lot of work. And I came up with every concept and everything myself. And I put a lot of work into it. And then when someone thinks that they can just go and just do something and it'll just happen just like that, and when it don't happen for them, they get upset. And then they try to go and take your stuff and then say it's mine, but and it messes up everything, because not only did you go and do that, the actual producer, whose it's his, you went and took it from him too. So he can't even go and say, well, let me go ahead and fix this. I'm going to go ahead and fix it and go register it and do it like this. And then he can't even do it himself, because now he's got to go and get the whole legal thing. I got to do the whole legal thing. And it's a big mess. All because someone sees that they want to go ahead and start something, and it's much harder. Now keep in mind what's going on. The person that's trying to, you know, be shiesty like that, you get notifications when it's being shared and everything. They're not sharing the videos that the song is in. They're not sharing anything. They have no part. They have no part in anything. When I put it in my videos, how I do it, they have no part in it at all. They have no part in it. Okay? They have no part in it at all. But now want to have the majority stake in all of my hard work and content creation for what I do. And to have someone create something for you because they say like, okay, bam, got this for you, producer, bam. I got so many beats from my producer that are mine. Mine here. I made you all these are yours. He did the exact same thing. He did the exact same thing with my music. With my track. Did the exact same thing with my theme song. Somebody adding in a cowbell or something, not even doing nothing, just because they want everyone to be involved with something that goes into someone in our crew. Somebody try to be like, oh nah, man, you know what, I'm trying to do this. I see, look, I'm looking at the videos he puts up. He gets thousands of views every single day. And that's playing. I know for a fact I can be getting paid something, and then I'm gonna just go and do a sneak registry and take it all in for myself. And I gotta sit up here every day and get in contact with YouTube whenever the AI says, well, we detected this song in this. I gotta go and send in a dispute. But luckily I've done that to other people before this happened. So, you know, YouTube and Google was like, all right, you know, we gotta go ahead and go through it like this. Once I put in the dispute, it goes back. It's not in escrow. It don't go in escrow. When it goes in escrow, come on, G. Eating this burger. And then he go flip me off. He flipped me off. Oh, you lucky I'm delivering an order. Don't make me go chase you on camera. Don't make me go chase you on camera, G, and slap you with the rest of my burrito. I will slap you. I will slap you. Slap yourself. There he is right there. He going that way. Slap yourself with that soggy bun. But it's crazy that I got to do all this, and if majority of them are not going through escrow, and since they're not going through escrow, it just goes back in, and there's a revenue split that has to go. So when I go and do my dispute and I put it and they clear it, now what happens is what I would get from the video is now split, and I'm not getting all what I should get because the other side that tried to register it, they're claiming that my whole video and my work is theirs just because of the one sound, the one or two sounds. My ad libs, my speaking in my videos, me filming and everything, all that goes away and goes to somebody else, and then I get the bottoms of what I was getting. So that's going to change my AdSense and everything completely. So even though they're clear, and I'm thinking about just taking all the videos down that come on up and just letting them stay down. I'm thinking about doing that, but I don't want to lose my views or anything else like that, because there's people that watch those videos, you know, on your analytics, you see that they still watch these videos. So since they still watch these videos, I don't want to take them down because the video, people are watching them. But now that when they watch the video, they do their thing, somebody else is going to be getting majority of my hard-on work, and they have nothing to do with what I do. That's the craziest thing about it. So I'm going through that right now. With someone on the inside. So don't know why they would do that. Don't know why at all. Because I'm Robert Reese. So if you're not Hot Facts with Robert Reese, you're not putting it in anything about what you do because you don't do my content. You're not doing anything. What's up? You're not doing anything that, man, it sucks. You're not doing anything that I do. Nothing. Like right now, if I just happen to just put it in this live right now, this whole live, whatever I make from the live, if I put that in there, they're going to get majority of it. And I'm the one doing all this, doing the driving, talking, giving my thoughts, sharing little things, doing all this stuff. They are going to get majority of it. And they have nothing to do. Like, they could just be on the toilet right now playing a crossword puzzle, not even knowing I'm online, and be like, yeah, man, if he plays that song, yeah, I'm about to take that from him. So I'm going through this stuff legally right now. So moral of this story is, trust yourself. Don't trust everybody. And it's the first time this has ever happened in my crew that I know of. No, I don't know if the person has been doing this with a lot of the stuff that they've been doing. I have no idea. But this is the first time that I know of it's happened in my crew, and people will do anything to try to get ahead or make themselves seem like they're doing something else or they're bigger than what they are. People, I work very, very hard on my chat channel and on my social media. I work very, very hard to think of concepts, ideas, to get random people to get involved with your concepts and ideas. People on the street, merchants, restaurants, drivers, other businesses, like how I got the Kia Car Pros. I got the Kia Car Pros, and I'm passing up right here where there's a company that it's a window tint company, and I shot their commercial for them. I walked in, pitched them. I was in my polo shirt and my slacks and my dress shoes. I went in there business to business. I went and saw what he was doing. He had his guy doing the window, doing all that. I walked up in there and struck that deal and made that, did all that. I did all that and put my song in there. That was made for me. I put a lot of work into my playlist, my different series, my shows, the time, the effort, the editing, the dealing with the trolls when I'm trying to create, dealing with family members and people saying, oh, why are you doing this? You do this. Why are you spending your time on this? Because this is what the fuck I want to do. And I can do it and do it when I'm fucking doing it. I'm not wasting no time, and I make it more efficient for me. Like I'm driving right now. And which one is that? Can I go in right here? Is it this place right here? It might be in there. I'll make this U-turn up here. I do what I do, and I make it happen. It takes me less than no time to freaking do a video, to edit it, because I'm really good at it. It takes no time. Someone could be playing Candy Crush or doing these dumbass games online that they play all day, and I can already have like 6-7 videos edited and done, and the whole time they're playing a game, and they got the nerve to tell me, well, why do you want to do that? You're doing that. That's because that's what I want to do. And I make it happen. I put in all the work. I wrote down my whole 5-year plan. I wrote my whole 5-year plan down. I wrote my 5-year plan down, and I'm following it to the T. Caliber collision. I'm putting it down to the T. Okay, can I pull in here? Cause I'm at the wrong end too. We gotta go on the other side. This is not the right side. Let me close this door. Now, I'm on the wrong side. Close it. I write down everything myself. I do everything myself. I do everything. No one has ever helped me with, well, I can't say no one. There's been people that are gig content creators and other creators that have said, hey man, have you ever thought about doing this? Doing that? Okay, yeah, you know what? I think about that stuff. And I'm like, oh, you know what? And I've actually used, some of the things that, I was not doing. I've used those. And, I've used them. Now, I've even had people, and this people, it comes in all ways. Well, I wouldn't be doing this. Why are you doing this? Oh, well, yeah, I saw you make a video. You did this. And I hear so much shit throughout the day, through emails and all this other stuff that people say, why the hell, but I'm like, look, if it's such a bad thing, why are you trying to take what I'm doing then? If it's such a bad thing, you trying to do what you're doing and it don't work. That's why people, like, whatever you want to do with yourself, go do it. Because I'll tell you, when you know what you're doing and you're doing it, it's like one of the best feelings because you're accomplishing goals. You're accomplishing goals and tasks, and you're checking them off the list. And then when you're doing something and people see that, oh, you know what, there's some good stuff in there. Now they want to go ahead and try to be this, or let me do this, be this, and it's like, gee, when I came up with the whole idea, I'm there by myself. When I'm going through and getting booze and people not liking my stuff and everything, and then people say, yeah, I told you it was tough, this and that, trying to discourage me, and then it comes out that, dang, like, look, this dude really knows what he's doing. Oh, then it's like, oh, well, you know what? Hey, man, I know someone that does this. Oh, you can do this. Let me go ahead and call this person. All just trying to get a piece of the pie. It's nothing really like that. I got a 5-year plan written down. It takes 2 years and some change to build up the traffic that you need, okay? The average person. I'm not talking about the gang members who are coming in. Yeah, I'm a gang member from here. I'm going to talk about gang stuff. I've been shot. Y'all listen to me. A bunch of negative people are going to just watch that stuff. I got stuff that you got to be interested in to click on and watch. And when you do, you figure out like, dang, this dude does the reporting. He's doing the stuff. That means he has to take time to plan this stuff out. Yeah, because that's what I want to do for the people. Yeah, yup, with the rest of the burrito. Yeah, had to. I'm finna put some gas in here, y'all. Put some gas in this car. You gotta order a Wingstop. Bam. Let me put some gas in here because we ain't gonna be able to do that Wingstop. We busy right now. We getting it in. I'm finna pump this gas. I'll be right back. Let me hit mute. All right, I'm back. Now I gotta go up here to go left so I can go into where the wing stop is. I gotta be able to get into the left turning lane. Well, I think both of these are left turning lanes. I'll go like this. Reverse a little bit. Let me reverse a little bit. Sorry, car. Let me do this. Now we are good. Because I would have to go here, try to go straight, do a U-turn way up there just to go on back. So I have to go ahead and knock this out. But people, there's a lot of work that goes in. Like I have to choose my articles. I got to spend the time to do the research on the articles. I got to figure out where the sources came from. And I got to be able to get a whole briefing done and be able to give the information back. I got to be able to do a whole lot. And I cover so many stories out there that people will say, well, I don't want to do all that. That's like extra homework and stuff. Well, that's what the fuck I do. Because I want to. I don't care about what you don't want to do. I do more articles and stories on my own time. And I go put my own time into going and finding stories and stuff myself to get it done. When I see certain things that's happening around the United States, and like the I forgot I was going to stop right here, the Venezuelan people and everything, I went ahead to go film them and interview them. I mean, I got kicked out by the government, but I still got a good amount of information in. I do all that shit myself, man. No one tells me this. When I'm writing out my pilots, when I'm doing all that stuff, I sit and write that stuff down myself. I write all that stuff myself. No one's doing that. I can ask a bunch of people out there, well, what am I doing and why am I doing it? They won't be able to, they can't tell me anything. But they want something to say when they see that, well, I think I could get something out of it. The craziest thing is this. When I first started my channel, I was asking people, do they want to invest in my channel and my HotFacts and my brand, so that you can have a percentage of it and be a partner in it. They all said no. They all said no. But when it comes down to somebody else saying, yeah, let's do this and let's go ahead and give it to him so he has it. All right, cool. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, cool. I ain't trying to get nothing out of it. My man's channel was actually kind of all right. I said no, but I want some of it. I can't go back now because he didn't did all this work every day. I went through a phase where I was putting up 18 to 20 videos a day. 18 to 20 videos a day. Working it out. They don't want to be a part of it then. Then all of a sudden, you know what? I want to be a part of it, but I can't go and let them know that I want to. What can we do from now on out so I can go ahead and get into it? Well, now you got to invest. Like I was asking, did you guys want to invest? There's equipment. There's all type of shit that goes on. Do you want to invest? Do you want to be a manager? Do you want to book certain things so I can go ahead and shoot and do things like that? Do you want to do any of that? No, you don't. You got to, I let everybody know, do you want to invest? You're investing in me. All the hard work that you see me put in, that's what you're investing in. I look at what you're trying to do. It's not even close to the work. It's not even close to the work. So my hard work and determination is what you're investing in. When you see some things growing like, oh, it hasn't done this, it's doing this. And when they go search up the different search engines that you can go ahead and check it out, they're like, oh yeah, his stuff. That's why I created the boardroom, so you can see what someone's channel's doing. See what they're doing. My channel does not do this and do that. My channel is always doing this, going up and up. Which means the stock is not bad in what I put in for myself. So if I'm paying attention to all the trends, all the analytics, all the analytical data, all of everything, and my stuff is doing this, not doing this, and doing this, and then doing this, and then doing this. No, mine does this. It does that. It's doing it at a pretty good pace. It's not the fastest pace, and it's definitely not the slowest pace. But it shows a pace that is in stats that are not going down like that. So when someone sees that, they want to be a part. They want to be a part. They want to be a part. I've asked people from day one, do you want to invest and be a part? Do you want this role? Do you want that role? So go ahead and help out. My producer is on the roll of producing. Yo, if you need some more beats, you need some more music. All right, cool. I got you. I got you here. I'm gonna send you over like five, six more beats. Bam. He's in that role. He's in that role, helping my channel out with the music. Now, I know some people where I can hit them up and say, hey, I need a graphic. I'll pay for the graphic. Like my logo. My business cards. Now that, I have the actual file for my cards, I can just go to any site and put them in and just print out new cards. But the creation of the logo and things. Okay, you create logos and you do advertising like that. Okay, bam. You help my channel out with that. But because you help my channel out with that, that don't mean that you get a part of my that don't mean you get a part of my business. I got that link up so that I can have a logo. That's it. That's it. There's not one person that sits down with me and goes over what I'm going to be doing every day. What's my plan? What is this? There's not one person, because I do it all myself. I do it all myself. If I want to do a video about snakes and I put it up, guess who wants to do a video about snakes? Me. And why? Because I love animals. I love reptiles and stuff. You don't. That's why you didn't say, hey, let's go over here and drive here and film this. Let's go shoot this. Hey, I got something for you. My man with the Doordash thing on. Stay visible. Let's go film this. Let's go film that. There's a few museums around there. You know what? Have you been to this area? Like stuff like that. I look at things myself. I hop out the cars to film car accidents and interview police chiefs and fire chiefs, and I do that myself. Ain't no one telling me to do all that. But because I got something that the agreement was that, this right here is just a good looking project. Go ahead, so you have it. Man, you got traction and everything. I think I just want to go ahead and just take your stuff. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that at all. I'm doing like at least 10 to 12, sometimes 20 videos a day. I gotta send in this legal shit to YouTube about every day. And I'm doing that while doing orders, driving orders, doing my orders, driving million on her orders. I'm doing all that stuff while I'm doing it at the same time. I'm doing legal documents and everything at the same time, all from my devices all day while going out doing what I got to do. At the same time, I'm replying to all my comments I get on my channel. I'm replying to this and that, everything. I don't miss anything. I don't miss anything. Some channels have people there that they're part of their team, and they respond to comments and stuff on behalf of the channel. Now, how I don't have one missed, I don't let no one else do that because people will not do what I do. I don't have not one comment or thing missed. I reply to every single one. If you can't do what my work ethic is, if you can't do what my work ethic is, I'm not gonna put you in that role because I can't have things missed. I can't have things missed to where it's like, oh wow, there's other people that have people that go and create shorts from their stuff. Like if you look at No Jumper, they have No Jumper clips and everything. When you're watching No Jumper, there's people that are there that are on their laptops at the exact same time making shorts and things and putting them up for the channel because they work for that company. That's what they do. That's what they do. They work for that company. So they're doing that while the show is going on. There's certain roles that people have. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. My channel was just in my second year and a half. And I already have to deal with stuff like this. You know what it does? It makes you not want to work with anyone. At least it makes you not want to work with someone that's like this with you as like personal. Because all it takes is for one person to go mess something up. The actual producer didn't even do it because he was like, nah, this project that I did, it's nothing with me to have to go ahead to make nothing on. There's nothing for anything else like that. Went ahead to make this. Went ahead to make this so that you have it. There's a lot of people that use other people's music as far as theme songs and stuff like that, and they figured out that, man, you got to have your own music to do a lot of this stuff. Yeah, you want to make sure you have your own stuff, and when you have your own stuff, it works out better. Now, yes, there's free music you can get on YouTube, and my man got that food. Oh yeah, he about to grub. My man look like he want to grub. They have free music that you can use. Now I use some of that free stuff from YouTube, and then there's whatever site you are using for your editing, your editor. There's certain licenses there that you have to put into your descriptions and videos when you do, so it can be cleared. Sometimes you have to write a letter to the owner and let them know what you're doing, to let them know what you're doing, and then they give you the yes or no. So I do that also. I send professional emails to some of the artists or the producers that have the music out there, and I simply tell them what my channel is about. I send them a professional email. I let them know what my channel is about, what I'm going to be using it for, and things like that. And if they give me the okay, then I have that legal document through the email that I have to use, and I can submit that as my proof. There's nobody out there doing that shit for me. These motherfuckers don't even know I do that. I do everything professionally. It's not like, you know, I can tell somebody, hey, you know what? Hey, go find me some music. They gonna say, yeah, man, I found this. They're not gonna tell me if it's cleared, if it's not. They didn't even do the work, the research to do all that stuff. I do all of that myself. I do all of that myself. It's what I'm doing so that I can make something. It started off that I wanted to create a channel, but I saw that it can be a business also and a way to go ahead to do certain things. So I attacked it, you know, the exact same way as if you're starting up your own business. Wrote down all my plans, went ahead to figure out what do I need for this, what do I need for that, how do I do this, how do I do that, who do I contact for this, who do I contact for that, all that stuff. What do I do to get attention for my channel? The marketing. Figured out how to go troll certain big channels. I figured out how to get channels that have 100,000 something subscribers to have me on as a moderator, to bring me on to their panels to speak, to invite me on, shout my channels out and do stuff like that. There's a lot that you got to do that nobody else does but me, because it's my shit. And I'll be damned if somebody go tell me about my shit, what to do, what not to do, and how you go come in from the back end and try to take my shit. Ain't nobody in the trenches with me. When I'm doing these interviews and I get like 100 no's before I get a yes sometimes, because some people are big, bad, and bougie. You guys ain't going through the no's or the turn downs, because all you guys just want to hear yes, yes, yes. In sales and business, you ain't gonna hear yes every damn time. You gonna get told no a bunch of times, and you keep going because somebody else will open up the damn door. Yes, they will. You don't get discouraged because someone said no. You go to the next person. You gonna do that shit. If you fall, keep falling. Get your ass back up. Don't nobody want to do that shit with you. Nobody wants to do that shit with you. Nobody. But somebody always got something to say. They don't want to put the gloves on, lace up their shoes, and get in the fucking mud with you. Then whatever you're doing, if you got somebody coming in to help and you tell them what you want them to do, or if you see them doing something, you say, no. I need you to do it like this. Nah, I'm good, man. You trying to tell me what to do. It's my shit. I know how I want it to be done. It's my shit. I don't tell you how to put on your damn shoes, how to fucking brush your hair, or nothing. I don't tell you how to do whatever it is that you got going. But if I'm running my shit and I'm like, nah, I don't do it like that. Do it like this. Do it like this. Do it like that. You can do that, but you got to do that with it. You got to do that with it. You have to do that with it. But you got to do it. You got to follow this right here. You can make it your own, but follow this. People get mad and shit. That's why they say, man, you know what? Collaborations, collab, but collab with the right people. Collab with the right people. All collaborations are not good collaborations. It's about growth and development. It's about growth and development. Consistency. Being able to change things on the fly. You have to be able to audible. You got to be able to go on a side mission, because the side mission is going to help you on your regular mission. There's different things. There's different things, man. Some of these channels, they're in a certain small group. They have things in their live chats to say, if you want to promote your channel, type this in and promote your channel. It's going to the exact same people. That's not helping nobody with their stuff. That's not doing anything else like that. I'm talking about real help and real work. Real help and real work. There's a couple of channels out there. One is called Hannibal is Hungry. I have an extensive history with this guy. And one is called Pedro Doordash Santiago. They work together. They're friends. They're good friends. They understand what they're doing. They have a channel together that they do together. And then they appear on each other's channels. Now, Hannibal is now at about 80,000 subscribers. He covers Mayor Tiffany Henyard and a lot of the Chicago stuff, and he's covering the Diddy stuff also. He moved into that realm. And he caught up and passed Pedro as far as the subs and everything, because he's doing his plan and they work together and they help each other out. Now, both those two are friends and both have about 80,000 subs. They both have part of the same community, and then Hannibal has a lot of the First Amendment auditors and stuff like that, and the Hollywood News. He has those people now also. And it works like that. And by watching them two, I ain't seen one of them step on the other one's toes and try to take things from each other. I gotta give them a shout out for that. I gotta keep it way real. I gotta give them credit for that. That's nice teamwork. That's nice teamwork. You can't even hate on that. That's nice teamwork. Because Pedro could have went the route and started hating on Hannibal, because Hannibal is getting way more views and everything now. And now Hannibal didn't let it get to his head to where now he's trying to talk to Pedro as, you need to be doing this and doing that. Nah, they work together as a team, and they're doing it all right. And they are doing it all right. I gotta give them credit there. They're not getting super egoish and stepping on each other's toes. It's working out. And now it's more of Hannibal is doing more of his own stuff, and Pedro is doing his. And they come back together when they got to do a certain show together. And that's every now and then. And it's working out, and there is no haterade. There is no haterade with them. Now, Hannibal could have said, yeah, Pedro, look, you know what? That video that you did that many views, man. Look, I'm the one that gave you that. Because I gave you that, I want to own that now. Nah, he's like, nah, man, here. I'm better than you at editing and making videos and stuff anyway. So I'm going to just go ahead to give you this so that it's going to make your stuff better. That's how it works. It's teamwork. Then you get people that be like, oh yeah, man, I came in and you know what I'm saying, I'm working with you and everything is good. And then they try to tell you what to do with your shit like they even have something going on themselves. Why are you doing this? Why are you having that? Why are you? It's like, because. Let me see how it works on your channel. Let me see how that works for you. People don't want to go put in the hard fucking work and get it in. You hear people be on the internet talking about these videos. Man, it takes me like hours to edit film. It takes me hours to go do this. I'm like, man, it don't take me hours and stuff to get all that stuff done. I know how to do it. But if it takes you hours to do something and you know the time that you put into it, you're going to be upset if someone tries to come in the back door to take your stuff. That's why these copyrights and all this stuff is real. People copyright people because of the hard work they put into their stuff. And if you're just going to sit up there and just let something play without doing fair use and all this other stuff, nah, it's got to go. It's got to go. Love it or hate it, it's got to go. It's got to go. You can't be doing that. Give me some fair use at least. Show me that you're using the stuff in fair use. Now, if you make a video, you like, let's say you copy someone's video, put it in your editing thing, and all you do is add music in the background and let it play by itself. That's not fair use. You didn't alter nothing, and that's not. And some people even think you can do that. People that don't want to work, how about you just go get a camera, hit record, and talk about it. It's that easy. It's that easy, man. And people shouldn't be trying to walk over you and do things behind your back and do things to try to take away from you when it's your creativity, your hard work, your blood, sweat, and tears. You go through arguments, you fight with people because people don't want to see you do it, and you're doing it anyway. But it's crazy. It's crazy. My channel is not a channel to where it's damn near like an OnlyFans or a dating site and all this shit. That's not what my channel's about. I got a real fucking channel. Real topics, real issues, real conversation, real everything. Hot fucking facts with Robert Reese. That is me. And I put a lot of damn work into this thing. For everybody. The people that hate it, the ones who hate me, the ones who like it, the ones that will just ain't never seen nothing. You're like, okay, it's cool. Yeah, you know what? I'll come back again. Oh, it's cool. You know what? I sub. You know, I sub because, but I'm probably not going to be over here like that, but I still sub because that video was all right. I put in work while I work. Same time. Same time. I'm just so frustrated right now, y'all, that I got to go through all this shit every day, and go through all this legal shit every day. I got to do this shit every day. Someone said, well, Reese ain't really like that. He'll see a video of a snail or something and film it. Yeah, you damn right. They will say anything to try to hate on your shit when they look like the snail and move like one. They will do anything. They will do anything. They will say anything. They will say anything to try to see if you're going to slow up or not do what you normally do. That shit whack. That's not trolling people. That's just flat out evil hate. And the real evil comes when you gotta do a whole lot of stuff legally to represent yourself and to clear yourself. There's a lot. It just sucks. Bad. If you got a channel out there and you growing and you doing your thing, man, or if you feel like, man, it's not growing fast enough, you don't know what fast enough is, you don't know what slow enough is. All you do is just stay on course. Stay on course and don't worry about it. Things don't happen overnight, but if you stay consistent, you will see growth. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. If you do what everybody else says, you would have already failed. You would have already failed. Look at how many channels that you probably watched, that you've probably clicked on, and you like, man, this channel has been sitting on like 300 subs for like 9 months. They haven't moved up in 9 months? You know why? They listen to everybody else. You know what? I wouldn't do these videos anymore if I was you. You know what? My other friend said that these videos don't work. I heard from this person that these type of videos will bring you more trolls. You know what? And that's all you're gonna hear. It's never this person saying from their own personal experience. It's what they are getting from other people who don't have the growth, the drive, the focus, the determination to keep that shit going. They'll tell you what they hear from other people. Not even what they're doing. Don't fall into that shit. You will be stuck, stagnant, stalemate, red light, at the train tracks waiting for the train to go by. You will just be stuck like this. You'll just be stuck. Because you're listening to all this negative shit. The more negative shit that you listen to and that you take in, it's only going to make your positive movement stop. You don't want that positive movement to stop. It's your movement. It's your traction. It's your go. Don't let nobody stop what you're doing. No one stopped you when you were starting. But when you get good at something, people want to stop you. Don't let them stop you. You be like, all right, yeah, you know what? Cool. I'm about to go edit this video. I'm about to go edit this video and put it on out. Oh man, you did a video about that. I heard I heard, man, doing videos like that, man, it just gives you a bad look. Says who? Well, man, you're talking about the devil and angels and the archangels. People don't want to hear that. Says who? Says who? Who don't like God? When you talk about God, the devil and all those demons are involved in it. They're involved in it because they're real. You think I ain't gonna talk about that shit too? Oh, man, they say, man, if you talk about politics on your channel, man, if you do politics, man, your channel's gonna die. What the hell? Says who? You don't want to talk about religion and politics, man. Why? Well, because, man, you know, I wouldn't do it. I think when I watch these chat channels, man, it's just not, that's just what you think. Do you know, like, have you seen the analytics of what that channel does? Huh? Have you seen the analytics of what that channel does? Have you spoken with that person to interview them, to ask them why it is that they do what they do and what makes, have you done all that? No, I do that. I'll go interview the people. So I can ask the questions I want to ask to figure out if it's something that I want to try. That's what you do. I just don't go in talking and telling people some bullshit. That is not what I do. Like, share, and subscribe, people. Leave a thumbs up. That's what I do. Check out my interview playlist. It's about 100 interviews on there, if not more. Check out my on-site reporting playlist. Check out my local food and business reviews playlist. Check them on out. Car crashes, accidents, check that playlist out. Classic cars, I interview the people with classic cars. Check that playlist out. Original docudrama series, The King of St. Louis. If you are in the gig world, gig community, that's a great series for you to watch. The Hot Seat, another show. The Hot Seat is when things are just crazy and you got to go ahead and call some shit on out. I got the Hot Seat. Check that playlist out. Check out the wildlife playlist, wildlife animal encounters. Check out the boxing videos, the NBA highlights and videos, the WWE videos that I have. Uber Eats, Doordash, Walmart Spark. Check out those videos. Tutorials and everything. Check those videos out. Hot Facts with Robert Reese podcast. Check that one out. Hollywood Gig News. If you want to see drama and laugh all day, check that one out. It's like the National Enquirer for the gig community. Check that playlist out. Do you know how many people help me with all that stuff? Obviously the people that I'm interviewing and things, but who created all of that stuff? And there's more. I created all of that. So how would somebody go tell me not to do what the fuck I'm creating, and how do you want to come and steal it? How you gonna want to come and steal it? I don't mean steal it and making your own content with it. I mean stealing it like you're doing something because you think you're about to make a whole bunch of money and do some shiesty ass shit, and then your video gets taken down, and then you got to go do legal stuff to go put it back up. I'm talking about stuff like that. One of y'all took y'all likes away. Oh well, you might be one of the people that's involved with this shit, and I'm talking about it. Oh well. You shouldn't be doing the shit. Oh well. But even if you give me a thumbs down, it still counts as the same thing. I'll put the time in. Whatever you put in, okay, you're gonna get back out. Your return on your investment, your ROI. Return of your investment, man. It's gonna come back. Work hard for your shit out there, people. Work hard for it. Work hard for it. Stay on your grind and don't quit. Stay on your grind and don't quit. No matter what it is that you're doing out there. No matter what it is. Stay on your grind and don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give the people the satisfaction to have them feel happy inside and be like, yeah, I told you. I told you so. Don't give them that satisfaction. Their satisfaction is not your satisfaction. Your satisfaction has, like, you have envisioned it. You are working on it. They're satisfied by making a bunch of people stop. Don't give up and don't quit. Talk to more like-minded people who don't have the exact same goal, but they have a similar goal. Mindset might be the same. That means you're going to talk about positive things all the time and get ideas to go back and forth about growth and development. You may need help on advertising and marketing, and you want to do more of it yourself. And if you know someone that does that, and like you like that about what they do, you can ask them questions. Hey man, how'd you go ahead and make that happen? I've been trying to go ahead and do this on my channel, but I've been stuck. You know, let me know how you did that so I can kind of get a way to go about it. Oh, cool, man. You know what? First thing I did was bam, 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 and then they'll let you know. And then you go from there. Like-minded people. You ain't gonna go talk to a hater. You ain't gonna go talk to a hater and be like, man, you know, what should I do with this? He's already hating on you. Yeah, y'all taking them likes away, I see. You might be a person that's doing all this bullshit to other people out there, and you don't like it that it's coming out. It's hitting you a certain way. If it don't apply, let it fly. That's what my mama said. If it don't apply to you, then let it fly. F it. Let it go on by. Whoever else keeps saying it, you tripping. It's not even close to what the fuck I'm doing. I have no care about it. You can keep saying it all you want. I don't give a fuck. If it don't apply, let it fly. Some people want it to apply, and they want you to apply it. All that bullshit. You don't do that. If it don't apply, let it fly. Don't take in what you don't need. All money ain't good money. You can't pet every dog you encounter. Some dogs will bite your fucking hand. That dog that bites your hand, you may be out of commission. You may play the piano. You might have got some nerve damage in there, and now you can't move your fingers. You cannot do your You can't do any of that. You can't do any of it. My man right here is in his look, my man is in his own car. Bevmo is right there. He came back with a dolly, put the dolly in this little sports car, and he's about to go drive and go do something else. He works for himself. He ain't got no truck. He said, well, I got a car though. I don't have a truck, I have a car. And now he's about to drive off and he works for himself. So someone said, yeah, man, you can't do it if you don't have a truck. He probably said, watch this. Did he listen to him? No. What that guy said don't apply to him. He said, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Let me see. Let me do this. Do you believe? Do you believe in self-success? Let's start that poll. Do you believe in self-success? Some people are like, self-success? Yes. Do you believe in self-success? Yes or no? It's plain and simple. If you believe that you can only do things if you have a group of people directing you and telling you what to do, you don't believe in self-success. If you believe in that I can plan everything out, go about this plan, put everything in motion myself, and then seek out additional information to help me in what I am doing, you do believe in self-success. Do you believe that practice makes perfect? Then you believe in self-success. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes your proficiency better, the effectiveness better. If you believe in trial and error, you believe in self-success. Now, if you don't believe in self-success, you just believe that, man, you can't do nothing without nobody. I gotta have somebody doing this. It won't work if I don't have this. I can't do that because someone else does that job, so I can't. If you believe and you have that mindset, you do not believe in self-success. So just understand that. Self-success, self-succession, self-success will have you blessed. I'm telling you, self-success will have you blessed. Another thing, how many people are reading the books that you're reading to help you along your way? How many project management books have they read? How many business books about different things, like helping you out, have they read? You got to think about stuff like this. You got to think about stuff like this. You got to think about stuff like this. Not everybody wants to do all that stuff. Not everyone wants to. Here's my favorite thing. People get mad because you have somewhat of success in what you're doing, or what you have done so far has been proven to be successful in the steps that you have done to get to where you are. Even though you're not done, there's a whole lot more you got to do. If you even open up your mouth to some people and let them and just try to give some helpful info to them, you'll get people that just turn that shit down because they're not used to people doing that. They're used to people just hating the whole time. And then a lot of people think that you're only doing it for your own personal gain. Which is not, it's not the case. It's not the case. It's not your own personal gain. You're just out there trying to help somebody. A lot of people take it as you're trying to take over. You're trying to sabotage my channel. You're trying to have me do things that you wouldn't do. First of all, why would someone tell someone to try something that they've never tried? That is just stupid all in its own. When I have to reschedule my Mediterranean thing, man, I got comments and stuff from people talking about, oh, nah, man, you're lying. It's not going to happen. You just did that. Oh, it looks like they turned you down. No, they didn't. No, it happened. If I listened to that negative talk, I wouldn't have followed up to make sure what was going on. I would have just said, oh, man, it's just, and just, well, they were right. No, and they weren't right, because that's not what happened. That's not what happened. You can't listen to shit like that. Throw it away in the dumpster. If you remember that commercial back in the day, just throw it away in the dumpster. Early 90s, late 80s. You don't listen to that shit. They say that I bug people to get in front of the businesses and how they let me film in their kitchens and I get to try the food. They tell me that I bug them. How? Hey, my name is Robert Reese. I have a YouTube channel called HotFacts with Robert Reese. Now, I'm also on other platforms, but primarily I put my stuff on YouTube. Now, I come here all the time and I eat. And I wanted to see if I can come and film you guys and show people what you guys do. Do you guys have a YouTube channel or anything? Yeah, we got one, but you know, we really don't use it like that. We don't know how to use it. Oh, what? Let me show you what I can do. Can I film you guys make this food? Yeah, all right, boom, I'll film them. All right. Can I talk to you about the food? You can let me know what's going on? All right, yeah. All right, boom. Let me talk to some of the people here eating in your establishment. Okay, cool. Yeah. I get all that footage, I put it together, I show it to them, and then they're like, oh, that looks good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We don't have anyone that can do that for us. We just have a channel up. We have a page up so people just know we're on social media. But they don't have anything going on for their business. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to film and throw it on other platforms and showcase it. Now when someone types up that business, one of my videos is popping up with their business. And sometimes it's maybe like one of 5 videos that they have. Because a lot of people don't know how to do it. They don't have the time. They're running a business and they don't know who to hire and they don't want to spend money on it. So guess what I do? I do it for free for them. I do it for free. They say, so what do you get out of it? Well, I get to film your place. Your place gets views. People will watch me. People will subscribe to my channel. I'm fully monetized. So by the views coming in and things like that, I will get paid from that. My time in filming this for free. I don't want you to go spend any extra money. Now, in the future, maybe if you like it and you want me to come on back, we can work something out if you would like. And that's all I say. And they say, yeah, that's cool. And then it goes from there. Just like that. Just like that. Bon Appetit Mediterranean shawarma. The restaurant, because the restaurant's in one location and he has the truck. They're family. But the restaurant's in one place and he runs the truck. The restaurant were asking him, can I go to the restaurant and do it for them? He told them no. Because guess what? When I told him that I called, one number, he says the number's there, but it don't work. I know what number that one is. The other number that I called was for the other place. They listened to what I was saying, then they hung up on me. Word got to them that I was doing that video, and then they were asking, can I go in? But you guys hung up on me. Fuck you. I'm not going over there. I'm coming right here to Milan in this truck. You guys hung up on me. Now you see what I'm doing, and now you want me to go over there. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You lost. All business ain't good business, people. They lost. They hung up on me. I told them exactly who I was and what I'm doing, why I'm calling. They hung up on me. Then they get whiff and saw what I was doing. Now they want it done over there. No, you hung up on me. You hung up on me because you thought it was something else, even though I was explaining to you why I was giving a call. And he let me know that the chef did not show up, everything else like that. He let me know everything. But they hung up on me. You hung up on me when I'm giving you honest, the honest reason why I'm giving you a call, and you hang up. Fuck you. I'm not doing shit with you. You just lost it. I have no interest, no need or desire to do no business with you. Ain't no apology either for hanging up. Fuck you. It's not happening. That's why I like to go talk to people myself, face-to-face, direct marketing. Because check this out. There's a lot of places that have turned me down that see me, and then they say, oh, I saw one of your YouTube videos. People, I got over 3,500 videos. So my videos are all over the place. I saw one of your YouTube videos. Yeah, I see what you do. I see what you do. Man, thank you. Hey, thank you for watching. I don't say, yeah, man, do you want me to go? I don't do that. Thank you for watching. That's what they want me to do. They want me to re-extend my hand to them. The correct thing is like, hey, man, I saw your videos, and I didn't know you did it like that. I didn't know. Most people don't do it like that, but I'm very interested. How can I contact you? If someone comes at me like that, okay, that's a different story. I'll go ahead and clean up that floor, smooth it on out, and then we'll go from there. I put in all that hard work. So I'll be damned if somebody try to tell me how to run my shit and try to take my shit from right under my nose. So I'm getting pennies. And smaller than pennies. Fuck that. I got too much pride for that. I got too much pride for that. Being too prideful is not a great thing. That's what they say. The hard work I put in, and I know what I put in, all the hours. Just imagine, I'm going on 3 years. So just imagine 3 years of videos, live streams, editing, travel, talking to businesses. There's a whole lot that goes in. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time that I cannot get back. So I'll be damned if somebody go take my shit, man. And I'll be damned if somebody go just try to tell me how to run my shit. I'm not looking for backseat drivers. I'm not looking for backseat drivers. I'm looking for people that will open their eyes and realize that, yeah, this is a motion thing. It's movement. Hot facts is the truth behind what you stand for. You step along or step aside. I've been saying that since day one when I started my channel. Hot facts is the truth behind what you stand for. You step along or you step aside. I ain't got no time for all that. I ain't got no time for it. No time for it. I went over my plan with someone that's been inside this chat. And we had a 3-hour phone call. And he was like, dang, like you really have this all planned out. Yeah, I have it planned out in phases. I have it all planned out in phases. I have it all planned out. Will it work in that time frame that I have it planned out? I don't know. But it's moving. It's moving. I'm about to head on off of here. Once again, stay positive, keep working, stay focused, and do what you got to do. Don't let no one try to control your shit. A lot of times they're trying to see you crash. Take in the advice that you get, or you receive. Take it in and take what you need so you can apply it for yourself. A lot of people speak and don't think everything is bad. Take in what you need and use it. Do you. Don't let nobody else do you. And sometimes you gotta play ball. You gotta play cutthroat. Sometimes you gotta cut certain people out and work with people that you met and you don't really know like that, but they're like-minded. Sometimes you gotta cut people out of what you're doing because it's not working. And when you find out certain things, make sure you make the right decision. You think about it thoroughly all the way through, because whether you like it or not, your decision is gonna have a negative effect and a positive effect. Just make sure you're able to be prepared for when they both come. That's what you gotta think about before you make that decision. Okay? You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. That's how it works, man. Hopefully the ones who were listening to this, you received these words and it did something good for you. And I so wish that a lot of people are not going through what I'm going through right now, on top of what I am already going through, because it sucks, man. And I got to make sure that I maintain a level head, even though it's hard, and can't let all the distractions come in and get you, because when those distractions come in and get you, it rubs off on other people, and you don't even know what you're doing sometimes, and you don't know that, like, what you said to someone or what you did to someone and things like that, and you could be hurting people because of the actions and things that are going on. So, you know, I got to keep a level head throughout this whole thing, and that's very hard. That is very hard. I got to keep out a lot of negative thoughts and bad feelings and do things like that. And you'll be doing that also. And you have to do that to stay level-minded, level-headed. There's one thing when the devil comes in and he finds a way, he will go ahead and find a way. This person says, free Palestine. Israel and Palestine have been going at it for a long time. Yeah, Nightbot. Hey, Jeffrey don't play. Jeffrey deleted your message, timed you out for 5 seconds. You typed in all caps again. He gave you a slap yourself. He gave you a 5-second warning. He told you to slap yourself, then gave you a 5-second warning. Then Jeffrey just gave you a 600-second warning. Well, he timed you out. Jeffrey don't play, G. My Nightbot is on that. Look, Jeffrey don't play. Look, slap yourself. Another one, 600 seconds. Jeffrey's not playing, G. Jeffrey's not playing. The stuff with Palestine and Israel, it's been going on for a long time. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons had Father Abraham. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. I ain't gonna do the whole song, but Father Abraham. Israel and Palestine have been going at it for a long time. A lot of children are being killed and things like that. It's not about free Palestine. It's not about free Israel. These countries are locked in a forever battle and war. You know what I say? To be honest, countries just need to leave them the fuck alone. Read the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, whatever it else that you got to read to where God's word is in there, and let it do what it do. Everybody else adding in their own things, getting all these countries involved, is just going to make for mass bloodshed. And that's what we need to be freeing. Freeing the world from all of this bloodshed. Because it sucks. We out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. I'll see y'all later.